Hey, Planeswalkers, welcome to today's episode where we break down the top 500 Selesnya Enchantment list by our friend Toby. Congratulations, Toby, and thank you for sharing. Now, with that, this particular list is relatively similar to what it was, so we'll call it an oldie but a goodie for the new Brothers War as always. So appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like, smash the sub. We'll stay around for a while because we got a lot to cover for you in today's episode. Now, that is broken down below in the timestamps where I cover the strategy objective of this list. We'll also go play that competitive Magic, and then we'll pull it all back together for a little bit of an outtake retrospective as we always do on today's episode. So with that, questions, comments, do let me know. Feel free to swing by the Discord server. Other great ways to stay in the know, and thank you for that support as always again, Planeswalkers. So here's what we got going on. Selesnya Enchantments, again, the top 500 list by our friend Toby. Pretty much the only card or upgrade that you're getting in this particular group is Brushland. That is correct. So you got a Pain Land to help with mana smoothing. Not that you necessarily needed it. However, a couple of things here. All this stuff hails from the previous sets, and we're just expanding on and taking advantage of what we have with this particular list in the current meta. Now, a lot of it is a little bit slower because it's a turn 2 drop. However, a big piece that is it continuously builds off itself, and there's not like a ton of enchantment hate right now because they got a lot of soldiers. Your enchantments are going to dodge a lot of the removal that people are playing, minus, I would say, really Azor's Control, which makes this a very viable deck in the current meta against a lot of the soldiers lists and a heavily kind of aggro-based space. And additionally, you do have life gain here, which makes a big difference against aggro decks as always. So if they can't remove those things, it really snowballs and piles in. And then again, with Wedding Announcement and a bunch of little tokens, we get a little bit more of a go wide strategy. Plus Hallowed Haunting allows us to do a lot of stuff. Now, we do have removal with Borrowed Time, which exiles target non-land permanents. So again, you really specific on where we can go here because we can go very wide instead of just non-specific, I should say. Instead of just hitting a creature, we can hit planeswalkers, we can hit other enchantments, those kinds of things. Now, the other thing I like about Toby's list here is we are running Rite of Harmony. Whenever a creature enchantment enters the battlefield under our control this turn, we get to draw a card. So this pairs very well at the end with things like Wedding Announcement if you got stacks, some of these other things in here as well. So again, Hallowed Haunting, doubling up with creature and an enchantment to really refill your engine as something to consider. So really kind of a mid-rangey list. It had been very powerful before, continues to do well in the current meta. Not played a ton. If you pay attention to our weekly series there, you can see kind of where this thing sits, but still a very strong deck and obviously proven by Toby by hitting top 500. All right, so let's go ahead and play this list out here today. I'm excited to get into the competitive scene as we always do. Very new, again, in the current meta. We are doing fairly well, continuing to progress. Excited to bring this one in right now, right on the cusp of Diamond for an early season, which isn't terrible. So let's see how this goes here right off the bat. So we've been having some problems with our streak. I had to switch it up a little bit to gain some back. We'll keep this. This is great for cycling, but we're going to take advantage of it early on. Now we can choose which one we want here. So we can either try and take advantage of this, where we get mill 3 cards, create a 1/1 colorless spirit token, put a +1 on target creature we control, all kinds of goodness. We can do a cantrip here. Let's get this on the board first. It's always nice though to put on something else if we can. We'll do a pull here. There we go. So we can play that as well next turn, which is going to be really good. We do have this as well that we could have played. We'll take the damage for now. We got blue black for the control. They'll probably have a counter, I'm going to guess. If it's blue black, so we can try and play something. Let's put this one on here first and see if it comes out. It's my guess it is. And go get some thinning. So there we go, played around it successfully. So next turn we can, let's sit on that. We'll take the block because we don't want to go down to 14 quite yet. We'll block there. It does hurt us a little bit, but we got to survive. All right, so this gets us back in here a little bit. We don't have a 2. Let's go with our farmland. This is going to give us another land. Probably want to get this on. At least for now, for another blocker. Lots of damage coming in here. Ooh, and they're running a little shy. Now, this is an enchantment creature. It's not legendary, so let's do this. Now, that's not big enough yet. Permanents, we control our spirits. Next turn, though, we could get that on. Let's do this. There we go. Now again, flying, lifelink, and protection for vampires. X plus X for X is the number of permanents we control that are spirits and or enchantments. Let's block on 1. Now you can probably safely assume that they're going to have a direct kill spell here. And this will give us one more creature, so we could definitely do that. They might have a counter spell though, as well, on the 2. Which they do, most likely. Grab that. Now we'll leave that there. There we go. Whew. We held up because they got robbed on lands. We'll take it. We had been running horribly, absolutely horribly. But we're going to take that win. Absolutely, positively. Because that's how we do it here on Magic the Gathering. When we don't run well, it always comes back. Back to the medium. The mean. Medium, mean. Karma. All that fun stuff. All right, let's see what we can do here. Just a little bit. There we go. We can keep this. Not a ton of good stuff, but we'll definitely get some things on earlier. Tapped. Sacrifice and draw a card, which is good. We'll probably lose our guy here, is my guess. This will probably get lit up or countered. One of the 2. There it is. All right, so nothing on the board off the bat there. So we're gonna drop this one first for thinning. There it is. So now we can get our own wedding announcement on. I'm gonna play this first. Oh, we'll do that first. That's a lot to get 1 damage in. We'll take it. We'll see if we can get this through. Maybe not. There we go. There's the double trigger. Which is fine. We'll trade. So now we have to take this off here.
I've got the edge in this fight.
Unfortunately. So we won't do that. We will do this. And then we will do this.
I still have much to learn.
We'll double block there, see if they do anything fun. Oh. Now we have this. Let's see if we can get away. We'll wait a turn. Let's see what gets hit here. I'm gonna load the board. I'm gonna guess. Oh, no. Maybe. Let's see. Let's play this. This will give us a huge refill if we pull it off. There we go. We'll see if they counter this. There it is. So now we can attack in. We'll lose one, but that's okay. We'll take the draws. Should have waited. Because then we kind of hurt ourselves on the token making. That's all right. Particularly that. Overplayed it. There's what I was waiting for.
I've learned much during my
That's exactly what we were waiting for. Uh-oh.
Remember your training.
Big damage. We'll draw. Battlefield tapped, 3 life. Let's see what we can get here. Nothing good. They got it. They got it. Back in, draw, we lose. Had the deck card in hand. All right, on to our third and final. So in that situation, one of the things that we could have done different is we could have held some of that stuff back because we knew that they had a board wiper probably coming. If we would have not attacked in, built that line of creatures, we would have got way more cards. We kind of got flooded there at the end though, which happens obviously. So let's go ahead to game 3. There we go. Finally, we go first. It's about time. So we can ramp here if we want. I'm actually going to do this though. All right, maybe we can actually get that in play. We can go for 3, or we can go for ramp. Let's do that. Whenever we cast an enchantment spell, let's do it. Ooh, they're going big there. So the good news now will be that we can play this. Play that first, and then we can get our next 3-drop. What are they gonna play? There they go. Do this. Grab a land, then the deck. That's too bad. We're getting close here, too. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. Discard the land. Let's get that. There we go. Probably gonna kill Catilda. The good news is, if they do, we can bring it back. And we'll put it on one of our spirits over there. They lost a lot there. There we go. Very, very nice. Let's get this on. So right now, let's see, there we go. We have lethal currently. Let's see if it's enough. And over the top, but enough on the go wide. Hallowed Haunting. Gotta hit one of theirs. Gotta go dig a kill spell. Even if they get it, we can still bring Catilda back. So I need 2. Do we get it off? Make it 2-1 in the series today. I need the blocker. Five, 15, so 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can block 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still through. Ooh, that hurts. Can't forget that. There we go. Planeswalkers. Very nice. Very, very nice. We did it. We broke our bad luck streak. Ooh. Getting closer to diamond, which is always nice. And pretty early in the season. So I'm happy about that. All right. Look at that. Awesome. All right, Planeswalkers, to pull us all back together and ground us for today's episode. We did go 2-1, which is great. Toby's deck here performed well for us. Again, a top 500 Selesnya Enchantment list, which is great. I love Hallowed Haunting. I like that we can take a old version, make a very small tweak with lands, and make it very, very productive for us. So ultimately, again, going 2-1 with Selesnya Enchantments. It worked out very, very well. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, if you got a question or comment, do let me know. I love to hear from you always. Feel free to swing by the Discord server, another great way to stay in the know. And thank you for the likes and the subs and other great ways to support the channel. All right, Planeswalkers, until next time, we'll see you again soon. Mythras out.